Once they'd picked you off the street, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
Up until the point that you got on in front of the camera, you could have been
Well, they made me
used
test for it, but, you know, you have things like marks where a person has to stand, obviously, so they'll be in the camera shot, and they would say, stand on your mark, and I'd wander across the room. I had no idea what was going on, but, you know, it was like boot camp. I did well in that.
You said to our researcher that Hollywood...
Don't interrupt.
That was gentle.
What?
I didn't get the Judy jab.
What? I'm big on a jab, too.
Oh, yeah, OK.
Actually, it's kind of like a...
I suspect you're bigger on the jab than I am, actually.
I'm good on the pinch, because I get the little nails.
I was going to say, you said to our researcher that you think Hollywood is run by geeks getting their revenge on women they won't, who won't go to bed with them.
I think that's a little bit true. There are all these kind of, usually brilliant, but the nerds usually were, and the kind of geeks who would stare longingly at the girls that they couldn't get, and now they have kind of a strange position of power and can sometimes abuse that very much. Luckily, I didn't go to normal high schools, really, so I didn't have to be one of the people that rejected the nerds, so to speak. So hopefully I'm out of the crosshairs, but I can't say.
You're very outspoken, aren't you?
How do you define... Can I ask you for your definition of a nerd?
Probably me. When I was in normal schools, I would hide in the library. I was in all the talented and gifted classes and had no friends, and I didn't look like them, per se. I think usually they just, God bless them, they just, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't come together. It just doesn't come together. But at the same time, I respected them far more than I did the jocks and the popular people, because they would get away with murder.
Do you think, before we finish this, do you think that if you hadn't been cast in Scream, you would have ended up doing this series, Charmed? Because of the horror connection and the kind of gothic...
I don't know. No? All I know is that I fit through dog doors. Because in that movie, that was my evil dad. And they, in fact, had to nail my clothing to the door because I kept falling out of it. And it was a real garage door, and I went up about like 50 times. I was bruised from here to here. But now when I'm locked out of my house, and I've done this, it's about 5 different houses, I crawl through the dog door. Which is really glamorous. My dogs are licking me and knock me back out, and I'm desperately trying to get in. But it's better than breaking a window. I don't know.
Well, let's see very quickly in a great clip, actually, from Scream. Again, the hair is very different.
Yes, I wanted to look very middle American. It's a very middle American kind of hair, which I hated.
And I have to say, this is just before your unfortunate demise.
Is that you, Randy? Cute. And what movie is this from? I spit on your garage. Lose the outfit. If Sydney sees it, she'll flip. Oh, you want to play psycho killer? Can I be the helpless victim? Okay, let's see. No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. Cut, Casper. That's a wrap.
And thus, thousands and millions of Munch masks would be sold for Halloweens in years to come.
Forever. My house this year, I wore a mask, not that one, and they still, you know, to hand out Halloween candies. And for some reason where I live, it's flat, so they literally bust people in there. And hordes of them, and they still wear the mask, but now they've added a thing where you can squirt blood through the whole, you know. It's very done up, and it still sells. Every time I think, Wes Craven, you bastard, you're making so much off merchandising.
You're very good at the comedy acting as well, aren't you? The irony. What do you say there? I'll spit on your garage or something, as opposed to I'll spit on your grave.
I prefer drama, but of course, you know.
Do you prefer drama? You do.
Yeah, I like doing gut-wrenching scenes. Sometimes I get to do them on Charm, mostly because I have boyfriends who die consistently. I don't know why. Just bad, horrible luck.
Die, did you say? Oh, die.
Well, they die or on, you know.
For a horrible minute, I was confusing fact with fiction.
No. And
death.
no, or they get, you know, some demon kills them. Which is an easy way to say that actors only contracted for 4 shows.
Oh, you're great. I'm delighted to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much.
What's happening next? I mean, apart from this, are you doing other stuff in parallel with Charmed? Can we see other stuff?
Well, I just finished the mini-series, and then I just was in Bulgaria to film a thing called The Black Dahlia with Brian De Palma, and it's LA film noir shot in Bulgaria. That's Hollywood,
baby. That's a remake, isn't it?
No. They're Blue Dahlias, what you're thinking of. That's a Stuart Granger film, but this is from the book.
You're quite right.
James Ellroy book.
Well, it's lovely to
I don't even know how to just remember that. God bless me.
I'm impressed. Okay, and your show's here on Thursdays.
Living TV.
I hope so.
Living TV, yep.
With which colour?
If it's living, it'll be...
Dark?
Ginger.
Ginger.
Oh, damn it.
I think you're going to do that one.